walk through these 7 steps. And you can't do 2, and you can't do 5. You have to do 7. So when people hire me, they're like, God, Terri, you want me to spend this money on the website? Or you want me to get this new software? Well, I do. So if you're going to play, play big. Play big or don't play at all. Because that's how you're going to get to those $3+ million. So let me walk you through the 7 steps, and then we'll dive in a little bit deeper. So number 1 is the website. This is where you guys really cannot afford to skip and sacrifice. This is the first external thing that your clients see. So what am I going to do? I'm going to Google something, and I'm going to go to your website. If it's not aesthetically pleasing, I'm going to bounce out. We'll dig a little bit deeper. Number 2, the phone. This is one of the most often overlooked positions. That is the first human contact that someone will have with your practice. So that's so important in terms of talking about conversions. The first impressions. Are you Ritz-Carlton? Are you Marriott? Are you Holiday Inn? And it doesn't matter, but you have to know your brand. What is your brand? You cannot be, well, you want to be the Four Seasons, but have like Groupon prices, or vice versa. The consultation process, this is my jam, because that's where the rubber meets the road. What happens in that room when the door's shut is where the money is. Your patients are your bank account. The treatment plan, we'll talk about that. Most people I work with and that I see, everybody's doing this really symptomatic approach. We have to build treatment plans for 2 reasons. You'll have long-term retention, better patient outcomes, and more money. Then the close. We have to make sure we are capitalizing on that opportunity after the consultation's done. Did we get buy-in? Did we get an agreement on the plan so that there's no misunderstanding? And then the follow-up. I did a webinar with Randy, who's here in the audience, with Simplast, called The Fortunes in the Follow-Up. You guys, this is big money. I was just in Cincinnati for 4 days with a cosmetic dentist doing $4.5 million. Now I'm there to help her launch her med spa. But on the last day, and I'm thinking to myself, how am I going to help her on her dental practice? First of all, business is business. But they weren't running any reports. They didn't have any key performance indicators. They didn't know what to measure. I told them a couple reports to run, and I asked them, do they have a follow-up plan in place after the consultation or after a treatment? They didn't. Guess how much money we found? $6 million of untapped quotes that were just never followed up with. So I highly encourage you, as we could talk about software, make sure you analyze your data. If you inspect what you expect, because that's the story. That's the money right there.